The rising sun casts a beautiful light over Barcelona, illuminating the ships that have come to her harbor. They are at times dwarfed by the city's average apartment buildings and arrive from all over the world. Some come to disembark passengers, while others disgorge thousands of day-trippers eager to explore Barcelona's modernist architecture and Gothic quarter. But this scene isn't always met with a warm welcome. Some local officials in the city of 1.7 million are determined to cap the number of arriving cruise ships. Last Monday, 5 cruise ships docked in the harbor, and this Friday, the number is expected to reach 8. This alarming rise in cruise ship tourism has caused concern with some officials regarding the ships, who they warn bring thousands of tourists who don't have an economic impact on the city. They spend only a few hours exploring and then leave. This isn't the first time the city has attempted to take measures to restrain its tourist industry, but their efforts have so far been unsuccessful. City-level officials lack the jurisdictional power over the port of Barcelona, something the region hopes to change if they are to put an end to the influx of cruise ships. Deputy Mayor and Councillor Janet Sans has written a letter to the regional government urging them to flex their power over the port, noting a number of reasons for doing so, including the record-breaking number of passengers expected this year, the water shortages caused by their area's worst drought in decades, as well as the limits placed on Palma, Majorca's largest port. The city of Barcelona wants to see cruise ship arrivals capped at 200,000 passengers per month or a maximum of 3 ships a day. Until then, residents will continue to struggle for space with the day trippers. But it's not just the sheer numbers, the infrastructure just simply wasn't made to have this much foot traffic. This has caused tensions to flare, with accusations of plague of locust tourism, leaving nothing but rubbish, excrement and noise. The Port of Barcelona has responded to Sans's concerns, however. They state that 80% of their cruise ships no longer need water from the city, thanks to water purification technology, and point out that more than half of their cruise ship tourists are actually beginning or ending their voyage here in Barcelona, as opposed to coming and going in a single day. This actually expected to help the city's coffers, since studies have found that overnight visitors spend approximately 4 times more than day trippers, who are far more likely to just wander and leave. This latest showdown over cruises has some striking similarities to the pre-pandemic era, where concerns over mass tourism came into direct conflict with the sector's impact on the economy. Activists in the city have taken to the streets to protest, calling out the tourist violence that has been inflicted on them and demanding a better balance between tourists and residents. The deputy mayor, Janet Sans, agrees. She insists that the pandemic has put into perspective the need for tourism to morph into something more sustainable. Without making changes, she worries Barcelona will one day become known as a theme park, and not a city worth visiting.